Alright guys, so if you haven't noticed, I'm a big fan of classical music. I don't know what it is, it just juices me up. I love it. But we're back for another video. This video is going to be another meditation, third eye decalcification video. Coming live directly from the graveyard. Same graveyard I was at for the earlier video. Today, we're going to do meditation standing up. And the reason why I want to do it standing up is for people that's disabled like me. It could be hard to get up off the ground, and if you have bad knees, bad feet, bad ankles, I'm messed up from the neck down basically from when I was in the military. But if at any point that you got hurt or whatever, and it might be difficult to lay down, I do got a mat down here, as you can see, and I got my little props, my pops and my juice and my football, because it helps get me in a state of mind to talk to you guys. Basically what we're doing today is a standing meditation video. Now I know I said in the last video that it's best to be relaxed, sitting down, or to properly do it, but I was thinking, and I had misinformed you guys, and I apologize about that. You can do it standing up, just try to relax the best you can. I wasn't thinking about the crowd like me. I was thinking more of the crowd that can get up and move and sit, so I apologize about that. But I got the music on full blast, so you might not be able to hear me whenever I get the music cranked up. But we're listening to Beethoven C minor, 5th Symphony. One of my favorite pieces, like Moonlight Sonata, we did that earlier, so I wanted to change it up a little bit, something a little bit with momentum. So what we're doing today is we're going to do a standing video, but let's stretch a little bit, get our knees moving. Let's move around a little bit. As you can see, I'm a little overweight, so you don't have to be skinny to do these things. And I am disabled 100% through the VA. I mean, they actually encourage this behavior to get out and move around, stretch a little bit. You want to stretch with me? Back's popping, Get up and move around a little bit, stretch your neck. Shoulders, loosen those fingertips. I'm gonna kick my shoes off since I'm on the mat, so let me kick my shoes off. My feet are messed up. I hope you guys don't see them. You shouldn't be able to, but I'm gonna kick my shoes off and I'm gonna stand back here. If you see the bandages on my feet, I do apologize if they look nasty. Just try not to observe them and pay attention to me. And I want to directly influence your lives today. I'm going to talk a little bit about spirituality too. So I want to get into a discussion with you guys. And so you can, post comments. And I hope that you like these videos that I'm posting. If you don't, please give me tips. I really need them. I'm just starting on my channel, but I'm going to be putting millions of videos up. By the end of this, I'm hoping to have a billion subscribers, and I want to have 10,000 videos that you guys love, not that you like, that you love. So, let's stretch a little bit more, get our feet loosened up, lift up one leg, just keep it close so you don't fall. Spread your arms out. Try to stretch your little ankles out. Stretch your other one out. Go back, stretch your legs. It's also going to be like a physical thing. It's to help you move around. I'm in active recovery, so if you're a drug addict or in active recovery, this would be really good for you. It helps me get loose and be energetic. And I don't know about you, but if you're just starting your recovery and you feel sick or just not feeling the best and you're depressed and you're down, this will help so much with that. I promise you, just do it. Put in the work. Please stick with it. Even if you don't watch my videos, just find somebody you like and watch theirs. I really want you guys to apply yourself to this, because if you don't, you're not going to get nothing out of it. And I want you to get the most out of it, okay? So, we're going to stretch a little bit to the side. So stretch your legs, stretch your hips out, bend. Try to touch your toes if you can. Just go down as low as you can. I can't go that low. because my back's messed up. Keep your head up though, so you're breathing, and so you don't fall forward and hit your face. And also keep your hands forward, so if you do fall, you can catch yourself. You don't want to hurt yourself, okay? So guys, you know, just loosen your shoulders. Now, put your arms back and forth like this. Okay? Put your arms up. Stretch. Relax. Just let them swing. Up. Relax. Okay? Come up slowly so you don't fall. Lean back a little bit. Don't lean back too far, but put your hands behind you so if you do fall, or if you go to fall, you can catch your balance by swinging up like this. So, back, swing forward. Back, swing forward. Back, swing forward. Now, take one leg forward, put one leg back, stretch your calf out. You really want to keep your leg pivoted, so your calf, you'll feel it in your calf. You'll know you're doing it right when you feel it in the calf, not your thigh. Okay? So, let's do this for a few seconds. Make sure you're breathing in your nose, out your mouth. So breathe. And I know it's late. I don't sleep very much, and when I do sleep, I sleep good. So I have nothing better to do but be direct with you guys. So, you know, just get into it. You know, just swing your arms. Allow yourself to feel that motion. Loosen up. All right, put your arms behind your heads like this. Lock your fingers. Twist. Twist, twist, twist. Lean forward a little bit, not too much. Twist. Try to contract your abs when you're doing this. Like it's a semi-workout, so contract your abs, but keep breathing when you do it. Don't stop breathing, you will pass out if you do. So please don't stop breathing on me, okay? All right? So just twist. Twist. Alright, that's enough of the stretching. Okay, so we're going to get into this again. You remember in the last video I told you, you want to focus on your third eye and you want to envision the air moving throughout your body. You remember in the last one. If you wasn't here for the last video and you're here for this one, I'm going to go over it again. So, if you have trouble focusing and you have ADHD or ADD and Asperger's runs in your family and like mine, a good way to do this is to use like toothpaste with fluoride, minty toothpaste, or use like Vicks Vapor Rub and put it on the center of your forehead. Not between your eyes, the center of your forehead. That's where your third eye is located, okay? Your pineal gland, it can be calcified, but I'm going to teach you how to decalcify that by meditating and by visually simulating light into it. So this is the best way to do it. Even though the sun's not out, it's best when the sun's out to do this. But I got a light sitting right here in front of my face, so I can visualize the light. If you're having trouble focusing with your eyes closed at first, keep them open. Okay? Just make sure you're not looking around if you don't have to. Stare at one single point, and you want to look at that. If you're looking at me, that's good. If not, just listen to me and look past me. Or look above me, okay? So you can see what I'm doing also. But we want to envision the air. So what we're going to do is we're going to imagine, make it fluid, like it's a fluid air bubble going from the top of your head down, all the way down, past your hands, up, down your side, all the way down to the tip of your toes. It's important you go to the tip of your fingertips and the tip of your toes. Come all the way back up your leg, across your private area, back down your leg to the tip of your toes, back up your leg to your side, down to the fingertips, back up to the shoulders, all the way up to the top of your head. Then you want to envision that bubble coming down to the center of your chest, and then you want to bring it back up to the center of your forehead, okay? Now, I know this can be tough when you're first starting. It actually took me a couple months to really get it down, But once I got it down, it became simple. To clear my mind, I don't think about nothing when I'm doing this. Okay, clearing your mind is very, very important. All right, I cannot stress that enough. The last video I didn't stress it, but I'm going to stress it in this one. Okay, because I want you guys to succeed in doing all this. I want you to feel good, and I want you to be able to be like, that works for me. Okay, and if it doesn't work for you, and you got some better tips for me, please let me know. I will work on it. Okay, so let's bend our knees a little bit, because I'm a little stiff still. You know, I've been putting in a lot of work. So, okay, so just get loose. We're gonna do it without music first. Okay, so just look straight, keep your body pivoted straight. Just loosen up. Breathe in your nose, out your mouth. We're going to do 3 deep breaths together. So let's do it. And try to take 3-second intervals. Breathing in and then 3 seconds out. Okay? It's the best way to do it. It's the easiest way to do it. And this will keep you from getting lightheaded. And don't breathe in too heavy or breathe out too hard. If you might get lightheaded, you might fall. So please don't do that. Don't hurt yourself. And make sure if you have trouble balancing, you got something to hold yourself up. You don't have to hold it tight, just hold it loosely. Okay? Just so if you go to fall, you can catch yourself. Okay? Keep your legs loose so you move, you know, you don't want to be stiff. Okay? So let's do 3-second intervals 3 times. Close your eyes. I'm gonna close my eyes because the last time I did them with them open. Okay, so let's do this again. And you feel that? Feels like a little bit of stress has been lifted, doesn't it? You're done stretched, breathing. You feel like maybe you got a little bit more energy. That's because oxygen makes your blood go crazy. And when it does that, it makes your muscles inflate. It helps recovery. It helps with a lot of things. And like proper breathing techniques is really good for when you're working out. But this is the step before you start working out. So this is to get your breathing under control. So when you do this, just remember that. You want to control your breathing, not be out of control or out of rhythm. And if you're on oxygen, you can still do these things. I just recommend taking it easy. Don't breathe in too hard. Don't breathe out too hard, okay? All right, now let's get ourselves focused. Stretch our legs a little bit more. Okay, loosen up. So now we're going to do the envisioning part. We're going to envision that, like I told you, around the body, back up to the top, down to your chest, back up to the center of your forehead. If you got the Vicks Vapor Rub on or the toothpaste on, don't leave it on too long. Just use it long enough to visualize the light hitting that point. That's it. And then you can wipe it off, okay? So let's do it like this. Let's take a quick minute out. We're going to do it without music first. Do a quick minute of meditation. And then we'll go into it with the music. If you got your own music, good, great. You know, whatever pumps you up, juices you up, gets you going. Me, I like classical music. It's fun, it's energetic, it can be sad, whatever mood I'm in is what I play. So, I'm energetic right now. I can't sleep, so I'm doing this video. I got Beethoven on. Fifth Symphony, Fifth Symphony, you know, and it's C minor, okay? You should know what that is. They teach you about this in school. You know, the Renaissance men, basically. You know, even though they're from the 1800s and the 1700s and, you know, whatever. But they teach you about Beethoven and Mozart. They teach you about this because they are pioneers of the music world, okay? And if you're in music, you should know for sure, for sure. Okay, so let's start. Keep your eyes open. I'm gonna close mine, okay? I might open them throughout the video just to make sure I'm focused on you guys, because I want to be focused on you, not me. Okay, so let's do it. I'm gonna put my hands like this. I'm gonna bring them out. Come in. Now let's breathe. flowing out here. I can hear water running. Nature's beautiful. There's crickets chirping all over. There's geese right next to me. Walking around, it's just fun. Be in nature. I'm at a cemetery. The reason why I'm here is because it helps me get closer to the dead, my spiritualness. Okay? So, let's breathe. In your nose. Out your mouth. Envision that air going around your body. Alright. It's going down your head, down your neck, reaching your shoulder, going down your arm to your fingertips, back up your arm, through your side, down your leg, to the tips of your toes, back up your leg, across your private area, back down your leg, to your toes, all the way to the tips, back up your right leg, up the right side, below your arm, down to the fingertips, to the top of your arm, up to your shoulder, up your neck, around your head, up to the top. Now this is where it gets a little difficult. Now we want to envision this going down to our chest. It's called your fifth chakra. It's actually got a color. You'll start seeing these colors on other people as you meditate. You'll see auras. You'll see chakras. There's different chakras. Top of your head looks purple or like a pinkish color. It's more violet than anything. The middle of your head, where your third eye is located, it's more purplish. Down to your neck, which is blue. To your chest is green. Down to your sternum, which is yellow, to your private area, which is orange, and then down to your feet, which reaches the ground, which is red. So these are the colors of your chakras. There's 7 of them, okay? So now we want to envision it going down to the green chakra, down to the center of your sternum, and then we want to envision it going back up to the purple chakra in the center of your third eye. Now envision that purple light, okay? Can you see it? Good. If you can't, don't worry. You will eventually. It just takes time, takes focus. Okay? Clear your mind. I know it's hard when I'm talking, but I want to step by step with this for you guys. Okay, now open your eyes. Release your hands. Relax. Stretch your legs. Let's get something to drink. Okay? I like Gatorade. I like Sprite. I don't drink pop. Usually, unless it's Sprite, of course. I don't drink pop. Listen to me. I got a pop right here. I don't drink pop. Now you can also envision the fluid from a soda or a juice going through your body. That's meditation too. It's funny, you can meditate any way you want, with anything really, but I can do it with everything. You may not be able to yet, but you will, I promise you. Just keep watching my videos, you know, like and subscribe, please. And, you know, just follow me, and I will stick with you guys. Just stick with me, please. Okay? So let's set that down. Alright. Now that we went step by step with the instructions, okay? Stretch your legs. Now I'm going to have a conversation with you at the end of this, okay? So, stretch your legs. Again, loosen up them shoulders. Just jiggle a little bit, you know, wiggle, 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 you know, dance. You know, just have fun. Don't be too serious. I know I can be a little energetic and sometimes not energetic, but you want to change the way you feel. So if you want to feel happy, laugh. If you want to feel, you know, more of a more relaxed tone, you can be a little bit more serious. Smooth. Let that air flow through your body. Let your body loosen up. Okay, so let's start the music. We're going to do this for about another minute, okay? So, do it for about another minute. I'm just keeping it short and simple for now. Eventually we'll get into longer sessions. We'll do them 1 minute, and then we'll do 2 minutes, and then we'll go to 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And I'll draw the line at 15 minutes because I don't want you to get tired. If you got kids, if you're at work, or if you're on break at work, you can even do this then. But I want you to really focus on the amount of time that you can do without putting any unnecessary stress on your mind and your body, okay? Because this can wear you out. And the reason why it does that is because visualizing and meditating takes so much energy for your brain to do. Now, they've proven when you sleep that your brain actually works more than when you're awake, okay? So meditation is like being awake but sleeping at the same time. And this helps your brain get stimulated. It helps it heal. So if you're a recovering addict like me, this will help with the stress and the sickness and the depression and the anxieties and all of that, you know? So you really want to get into it and don't give up. Please, whatever you do, if you're having trouble, do not give up. Just keep trying. I cannot stress that enough. Do not ever give up on yourself or what you want to do, okay? Please, just stick with it. You will get there. I promise you, okay? So let's start the music, okay? Stretch my legs a little bit more because I am stiff because I'm standing and I'm on concrete. So we're going to start the music now. Sorry. I should have had this ready for you. I know. Alright. Now you might not be able to hear me. Okay? So if you can't hear me, just remember what I said, the steps that I took you through the process. Okay? And do it by yourself. I'm going to put the phone in my pocket after I start this music. We're going to do it for about a minute, minute and a half. Maybe a little bit less, 45 seconds. But we're going to do it for a little bit of time. Okay? So let's go. You can keep your eyes open if you want. I'm going to so I can look at you. Alright? This is also to help people with their eyes open. So here we go. Get into it. Move a little bit. But you still want to focus. Boy, that gets me pumped. How do you guys feel? If you feel good like me, that's good. That means you did everything right. If you don't feel good, it's okay. It takes practice, it takes time to really get it down, okay? So it's not something you're gonna get right off the rip. And if you do, that's good, because some people catch on faster than others, you know, and it takes a lot of time to really get your focus on. Like, that's why I use music. And I like classical music because there's no words. It's just all rhythm. And they've proven that that kind of music stimulates your mind and your body without you even knowing it. If you listen to this when you sleep, you will have outer body experiences, I promise you. And it will feel like the music is carrying you in outer space and you're moving with the stars. You'll see planets, the sun, the moons, everything. You will travel through outer space when you have these outer body experiences. And I'm gonna teach you how to do that too, but that's for another video, because that takes a lot of time and a lot of effort to do and a lot of energy. And sometimes when you sleep, if you do have an outer body experience, you don't feel rested when you wake up. So I don't want that to happen to you, or I don't want you to be, you know, have to get up in the morning with the kids or go to school, or, you know, or whatever the case may be. I don't want it to completely wear you out, where you go to work and you're like, oh, I'm dead, I don't want to go to work, you know, because you need to go to work. It's part of life, working, providing. If you're a man, if you're a woman, you provide for the family. I love you. Keep going what you're doing. If you don't work yet and you do go to school, please get good grades. I really, really, really hope everybody tries their hardest to learn whatever they can learn, because there's too many ignorant people in this world. And you don't want to be ignorant, do you? I don't want people to think I am anyways. I mean, they may think I'm silly or funny or maybe stupid sometimes, but not ignorant. Now, the difference between stupid and ignorant, I shouldn't have to get into this, but I will for the people who don't understand. Stupidity is more behavior-wise. Ignorance is knowledge-wise. So that's the simplest way I can explain it. Stupidity is behavior. Like when your dad says you did something stupid, he's talking about your behavior usually. Actually, probably 99% of the time. That was stupid. Why did you do that? You was behaving like an animal, or you know you shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about that. Now, ignorance is more knowledge-based. So that's why I'm going step by step with you guys, because I want you to have the knowledge that you need to be whatever you want to be. Now, I don't know about you, but I feel really good. Alright, so now we're going to have our discussion. I'm going to put my shoes back on, so I'm going to step up towards the camera. Put my shoes back on. I don't like being barefooted too much, if you know what I mean. So, got my shoes back on, I'm going to step back to my starting point.